Morning, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Thank you for being here into the Jazz Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm your host, Sherry B. Look who's back. Jazz is back. He's been gone for a while, but he's been busy in the studio. So we'll talk to him a little bit later about all that. But what I'm most excited about is saxophonist Gianni Vancini is in the Jazz Lounge with us today. Good morning, Gianni. How are you?
Morning. Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And I can't thank Jas enough for bringing you to my attention and introducing me to you. So I'm really excited that you're here. Thank you so much, Jas. You're the man.
My pleasure. Hey, man, Johnny's the man. Yeah. And it's nighttime there, isn't it?
That's the man. Yep.
Yeah. What time is it there? You're probably 8 o'clock? Are you?
Yes,
is it
8 o'clock. I'm sorry, you're breaking up sometime, but it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
All right.
Yeah, the lights are on. Okay, right.
Let everyone know where you're calling in from, Gianni.
I'm close to Venice right now.
Venice.
That's my place.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I took you on the tour, Blab and everything, and so we're just going to jump right into the interview but before I do that, but I want to say your management, your PR, Mary, beautiful person. I appreciate her. She stayed in contact with me, stayed on top of everything. She sent me your MP3 files and everything. I love Mary. I'm letting you know, Mary. Thank you, Mary, for watching. You're the best. You're the best. So
she's smiling right now.
I want you to know that, Gianni, because it's always
so confident with the cameras, so she won't appear.
Well, I wanted to verbalize my thank you to you and to her because she did her job and she helped me stay on top of everything, and so I can't appreciate her enough. So she's taking very good care of you, and I wanted you to know that. Okay. So now that I have all that out of the way, tell me, your music is so. It has such a different feel and a vibe to it. When you're playing, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Where is this all coming from? Because I'm like deep into it.
Oh, that's a good question because I actually don't know. The only thing I could say is that for me, the most important thing is to try to communicate something. And probably, I'm glad you're saying that because that's my mission. If I'm playing and people are like standing in front of me like flat, it's not working.
Exactly.
So, I'm trying to really go into that thing and try to create some sort of emotion inside people. And the funny thing, if you play a song, one people can smile and the other one could cry. You never know, depending on what what the people are thinking in that moment. So I would say this one. The main thing is to try to really get into it and to share something with people. I think this is my mission. That's what it's all about.
And I'm sure you're asked this question a lot of times, and I'm going to ask it myself. When you are writing a song, are you laying the sax first? What comes to you first?
It depends. Sometimes it's maybe it's a groove. It's just an idea of grooving, and maybe you're just creating something also with keys or whatever, and you start doing this thing. Hit your head. Okay, let's go to the next level. So you start, putting the bass or the guitar, whatever. That could be one. The other one could be a melody. You start to listen to something in your head, and then everything else come later. So there's not, I don't have a particular way to go.
All right.
It's always different.
Do you do a lot of singing into your iPhone?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, I do.
All right.
And I treasure it. I have all of them.
Oh, wow.
I treasure them as a just a reminder.
Come back to it. Sure.
Yeah.
So when say like a melody comes into your head, do you like run for your sax and you play it out at that moment, or do
No,
you?
no, no.
Okay.
I just keep it in my mind and I start to build it up, you know.
Oh, so you can keep it in your mind. You don't have to run like Jazz says, pick up your phone and do it in your phone really quick so you don't miss it, or
No, 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 not really, not really.
what?
If I can keep it, it means that it's good. If
Ah,
I can't remember
Yeah.
it, no way. It's not good.
Okay.
yeah, that's a good point. I never heard that. If
Sure.
you can keep it, that means it's good.
Yeah,
Ah,
I mean, if I can sing it one
ah,
day later, I can, or whistling. I don't know, like it means that it's working and
Yeah.
it's fresh, it's easy to remember, and so that's my first point. Yeah.
Mhm.
oh wow. See, I just learned something.
Yeah.
Well, that's my point of view. I don't want to,
That's what works for you. That's the first time I've ever heard that. It's just so if you can remember it, then that means it's good.
That makes all the sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you have a CD coming out? What do you got?
Well, I have a project, and it's coming out in spring. It's not under my own name. It's a sort of a collaboration with another good friend of mine from Italy. He's a very nice guitar player, classical guitar player. His name is Mauro Daros, and he's living close to me over here. And we put together sort of a combination of stuff, of songs. We rearranged some of my songs and as well some of his songs.
Yeah.
Plus, we recorded some new tracks.
Cool.
And we started just for fun in a way, but now it's turning out something good.
You've been playing out just the two of you a lot, haven't you?
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a duo.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's very difficult with just guitar and sax to create something, especially with the up tempos.
Yeah.
And but it's you will hear something very soon.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
So now, have you already chosen which song is going to be released to the radio off of that new project?
We have an idea. Going back to what I was saying before, we are trying to choose for the radio-friendly songs, tracks. And we have an idea. There's something that could be very smooth, something very lyrical. It's very, very, very nice. And as well, we will have also guests inside of it. So it's not only guitar and sax. We have some singing. We have some bass player. You may know Stan Surgeon.
Yes.
You know him from Algero.
Yes.
Well, believe it or not, right now he's living 30 kilometers away from here. Yes.
So
and the funny story, can I tell you this? The funny story, he played in my album, Get Your Groove On. So the last time we met, the first time actually we met was in 2013 at the Ricky Lawson studio in LA. So a couple of months ago, I received an email from Greg Manning. I know you know him. He was saying, hey, do you remember Stan? Yes, of course I remember him. Yes, he's moving. He's doing the big step because of his wife. His wife is from Italy.
Oh, okay.
And he's moving to Italy. I was like, oh, really? But where? I mean, Italy is not that big, but it's big.
Yeah.
At the same time, but tell me where. So at that point, Stan wrote me an email, and I realized that, as I said, he's living 30 kilometers away from me. So I was like, are you kidding me or not? And so we started to play again together, and he's featuring a couple of songs in the album as well. So
nice. Ooh.
The universe is strange.
Yeah, we're getting little secrets, little tidbits of secrets. I like that.
Don't tell anybody.
Very cool.
It stays right here. The only way people are going to find out, they have to come to the Jazz Lounge, Johnny. We're going to keep that. Wow, that's cool. So you said, that's right around the spring release and everything.
Yes.
Oh. Well,
I would say around March.
Can you tell us the name of the CD?
Yes. Acustico. It's an Italian name, and the translation is unplugged.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Acoustical.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's the reason. The main reason why is because we are just the two. It's just the two of us to play.
Yeah. So no drums.
No drums at all.
Wow.
Some percussion here and there. Shakers or.
Are you playing all the percussion?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you play percussion too?
Yes, that's my second. Yeah, that's my second work. Yeah.
Johnny plays.
No drums, but percussions. Yes.
Tell us about playing with Umberto and percussion. I don't know if Sherry knows about that.
That's the main reason why I used to tour with at least a couple of very famous Italian singers over here, and so especially when you tour with a pop star, you can't play the saxophone all the time. So you need to reinvent. You need to do something more than that. Otherwise, you're okay, just waiting for the next song. So I started to practice percussion, background vocals, and so that with the passage of the time, it's my second. It's kind of my second job.
And he's huge in Europe, isn't he?
Yes, 70 million copies.
Good Lord,
70 million. Yeah, it's a big name, and we used to tour, all the time, all over the places.
He's got like a 30-year career.
A little bit more. He started in 78.
Wow.
So almost 40.
So how long have you been playing the saxophone? I mean, if you do percussions and you play saxophone, so this is going to be a two-part question. How long have you been playing a saxophone, and what other instruments do you play?
Well, the saxophone came into my life around when I was 13 years old. When I started to join to go to the conservatory, because I wanted to, at one point in my life, I said, I definitely want to study music like professional. Mm-hmm. And, but I need to go a little bit, before at the very top of my musical story. I started to play around 5 years old, the piano, because of my dad. He's playing actually. And so I always, had music around the house, and I started to pick up a little bit of piano, taking lessons, but I was very into pop music, blues, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So when I was around, as I said, 13, I went to the conservatory ready for the piano, and they were like, but do you know that we are not playing the blues over here? We are just studying, the classical etudes, Mozart, Beethoven, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And it's 10 years long. And I was like, really? Do you have any other instrument? And so they started to say, yes, of course we have. We have clarinet, we have flute, we have trumpet, we have saxophone. So the reason why I picked up the saxophone, it's because to me, it sounded like the most modern instrument of the list, So I started in that way, but, the more I played it and, that's my love.
So that's your love. And that was like a 13. So then now when did the percussions come into play?
Around the same age, more or less.
Okay.
Because, I've always been curious to know, how can you play that? Can I play this instrument? Can I try that? So yes, I can play a little bit of guitar, but just for fun, just a little bit of bass guitar. I think it's also helpful especially if you write for someone else or if you compose music, to know a little bit of each instrument.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That explains your ability to groove. I never put that together. Yeah. Now, do you play drum kit a little bit also?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So, Blaine, I was on your website, but I want you to explain to our viewers here. Explain your vibe, your groove. How do you label yourself when you play your music?
Oh, that's, you can hear a little bit of everything. It's so difficult for me to say. You can hear a little bit of funk, of course. There's a lot of funk in it because that's my main route. I started with Maceo, to listen to Maceo Parker. So
I see.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's my hero, the first one.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
now I understand.
Now you see something. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I really like that kind of, the idea of playing on only one chord, but just, you know what I'm saying.
I do, totally.
And be able to create something without any kind of change in the harmony. So you only have one chord. That's it. And one of the many things that Maceo have is to be able to play one note and you're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're all
That's
over.
it.
Yeah.
You don't need to, blow like crazy. Just one note. That's it. That's all
Just let him shake it.
Yeah, but the right note. That's the problem. You need to play the right one.
Got to choose the right one.
Yes.
Well,
So,
I would love for you to play.
Mm-hmm.
We would love for you to play, but I think I tell you what, why don't we have you play something and then I will play something from the files that Mary sent me. Okay. I was pre-playing it while we were waiting for you to come on, but I want everyone else to hear it because it's pretty hot, man. It's hot.
Sweet.
Let me try something.
Okay.
Something really relaxed, just to,
Is this from the new album?
Yes. This is not a song of mine. It's there's a funny story on it. The song is a cover from the 70s, an Italian song. It's called Ma cosa hai messo nel caffè? That means, what did you put in a coffee? It's, it's sort of a love story.
That's great.
Yes, but the reason why we decided to put it to keep it in the CD is because I was at Greg's house recording the album, and it was like 10 days or more that it was there, and I started to miss the coffee. I mean, being Italian, I'm sorry, but the coffee was like, and I started to sing that song again, because coffee, the word coffee was, in my head. So as much as I was playing that song, Greg was like, why did we should record it. I mean, it's sort of a bossa nova. So we decided to take it and to rearrange it for a trio, Greg, myself, and Terry Wallman.
Yeah.
We played it, and, it's sort of again, as I said, the bossa, it's very relaxed. So if you want, I can play it for you a little bit.
Please do, yes.
Okay.
Put it out on the Twitter feed that Gianni is going to play live. I went ahead and I changed the title. So if you put it on the Twitter feed, we would love it. So everyone, I give you Gianni Vancini. What did you put in the
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I think Sherry will be right back. Apparently her connection has broken. Now,
Okay.
Who's that guitar player again?
Terry Wallman.
That's Terry.
Yep, that's Terry.
Boy, he speaks Brazilian guitar very fluently, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Obrigado.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Man, that's nice.
I missed
Yes.
it. I lost the internet connection.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes, indeed.
I'm like,
So,
what happened? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so lyrical. I was just going to say, yeah, Johnny, as usual, I will say when you were here recording, on just now, on my thing, I remember you saying, because I asked the same question, that Sherry did. And that's like, where's that coming from, bruh? Man, where are you getting that? And what you said to me is you said, yes, I sing everything in my mind before I play it. And that's precisely what you sound like. You sound like a singer on the saxophone. You sure do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a good point. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Wow.
you. Well, there's, I think, two points that I would like to cover for that. Because playing in that way, starting the classical things, especially over here, we are famous for singers like Pavarotti, that kind of stuff. So a great thing about starting classical music is just that. You learn how to be lyrical, to how to sing a phrase, and to you never lose it in anything. You need to keep it flow. It's not like this. So and this is one. The other thing is that I never play something that I can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes especially when you study technical instrument like this,
right? You
go with patterns, stuff that it's just memorize them and you play them. But if someone asks, sing it, I can't.
Yeah.
So I try to never do that. So
it's real easy to play fast on sax too, isn't it? Because your fingers don't have to move very far. So you can really generate some speed on sax.
Oh man, you're breaking.
I say it's easy to play fast on sax because your fingers don't have to move so far. So it's easy for you to get really, really technical. And you certainly have plenty of speed when you want to.
Yes. You can play, you can go as fast as, the more you study, the better in that way.
You're a speedy player too. I mean, you have the technology.
Yes, of course. But the risk is to get, to be caught in it and to be very, very, very technical. But that's it. So,
well, it's like you say, if you can remember your own song the next day, then somebody else might be able to.
That's it.
That's key.
Hold on for a second, guys. I only have audio only on Gianni. Can you see him?
I can.
Yes?
I can. Yes. Huh.
Hi, Magdalena. Okay, I'm going to refresh again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make you a host, Jess.
All right.
Just in case if something happens, I can't get back in.
While the cat's away, the mice will play.
I'm going to make you a host. I'm sorry.
Right. But no.
I'm going to refresh. I'll be right back.
Okay. So are you coming to NAMM, Gianni?
No,
you're not coming to NAMM, are you?
I was actually planning to come, but no, I had to postpone the visit for several reasons. And but definitely this year, I'm really thinking to be back to the US. I miss US in a way.
Sure, we miss you.
Thank you. And it's a long, it's a long time that I'm not there, so I definitely want to be back as soon as possible.
Yeah. You got to come down here and record. Save a session for me.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Yeah, I'm working on a new one and blah blah blah. And now let me ask you about Venice just a little bit. Is that the most musical city in Italy? Would you say? Is that why you're there?
No, I'm here for other reasons. But there's a lot of music around the area, not Venice. But I have to say that I have a special gig in Venice. We used to play there once a month, almost every Friday each month. We started in this famous club called Caffè Centrale. Is pretty close to. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's pretty close to San Marco Square, Piazza San Marco.
Okay.
It's huge. It's great. And I used to play there with the guitar player I was talking before.
Yeah.
And we have like a resident gig every month. And by the way, the next Dave Cost cruise is leaving from there.
Oh, really?
Are you going? Are you going to be on it? Oh, he can't.
I'm sorry.
Did I let you out of the bag?
I'm not allowed to say that, but maybe.
Cool.
You might see me hanging around the port.
Good.
Yeah, you were on.
I know these things, Gianni. You see how I know these things?
Yeah, you were on the one, 2 years ago?
Yes, the one from Rome. And there's a funny video of me and Terry playing the because I missed on El Café on the bridge of the boat. Yeah.
Hanging out over the water, watching the water flow beneath you.
Yep.
On YouTube.
That's the video. Yeah. It was a special moment because as you know, not so many people are allowed to go into the main cabin.
Yeah, man. How'd you work that out?
Ask Terry.
Okay.
I don't know.
He asked nicely in Portuguese, I suspect.
I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. But
as a matter of fact, just don't ask.
And we did. It was me, Terry, Greg, and Jay Gore.
Yeah.
He was there as well. We played all together. We did like a little mini concert for the crew. And that was fun.
I see.
That was fun.
That's the key. You invited the crew to the party, or took the party to the crew.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
they couldn't say no.
Yeah, they're busy driving for all the shows.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How did you hook up with Greg Manning? How did that connection come together?
I have to introduce you another good, super friend of mine, which is the main reason why I first went to the U.S. Mr. Brad Rember. He's a saxophone player, and we have a common friend, which is Eric Marienthal.
Oh, yes.
He was taking lessons with Eric, and Eric, I must say that is my second hero. Is my it's an idol for me.
Sure.
And but again, now I can say he's a friend of mine. It's very, 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 very. I mean, it's a beautiful human being. So, I was saying that Brad was taking lessons. So with Eric, and the first time I went to NAM, Eric said to me, "You should come to the jam session in that club at Disney in Disneyland, because I want you to play with me and together, just for fun." In that occasion, I met the first time Brad, and the NAM is always in January. So we just started to keep in contact to talk about something, and in July, the next July, I was supposed to play in Canada with Umberto, the singer. So I just wrote Brad, say, "Hey, I'm not in the US, but I'm a little bit closer to you."
Yeah. 3,000 miles or so, give or take.
A little bit. So it was like, okay, if you can just stay a little bit longer, you can be, I just want you to be my guest at the Spaghettini, because I have a concert there, and I just want you to be my guest on it. I was like, of course, yes. So I stayed longer. I went to the Spaghettini, and the band was formed by Greg Manning, James East, Nathan Ing's brother, Ricky Lawson. So I was like, are you really? I mean, I'm playing with these guys.
And Terry, I was at that show.
Terry, you were there, yeah?
Oh, as a matter of fact, that was on a Friday. It was the day after you were down here recording with me.
Exactly right. I was staying at Brad's home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was 4th of July week.
Yes.
2012, I think.
I still have your flag. You know that?
Oh, that I gave you when you came down here. Oh, man. Oh, brother.
I still have it.
Oh, man.
No kidding.
That's cool. You're American, or half, anyway.
So that was the beginning of the story. And when I was with Greg, we started to say, we should do something together. I would love to play with you. So I started to listen to his stuff, and he started to listen to my stuff, to my first record, Souls United. So I was like, definitely, we should do something. And in the meanwhile, Ricky Lawson came in the middle of the conversation and said, "Okay, you already have the band, so you just need to say yes." That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 year later, I was recording.
It happened just like that.
It's
How
to
cool
me,
is
as
that?
I said, it's a family. It's my second family over there.
So was that kind of owing to Cannonball Instruments?
Yeah.
Does Eric play Cannonball? I know Brad and you do.
No, Brad is not playing Cannibal. I'm playing Cannibal, and that was the reason why I was at the NAMM show.
Yeah, I see. Oh, we lost you, Johnny.
Because the European dealers are from Amsterdam, from Holland, and so I met them. I had this endorsement with these guys here. And so they.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I have audio only.
I can
you
see, but
him,
you did
Jess?
just break up for a minute. I missed the whole last sentence or two.
Yeah, Johnny, could you refresh, Johnny? Okay.
Yep.
So
be
we'll
right
just
here.
talk amongst ourselves. We'll talk about him. Yeah. We'll
Okay,
share
these things
gossip while
happen.
he's out.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing. No, I will say Johnny's
I am
first
just
CD. I mean, now I get it. I mean, all this stuff is so rhythmic and so funky, and he's a drummer.
Yeah.
So as well. So that explains that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Just hit join in.
That's good
There we
stuff.
go.
Got me?
And then there we go. Yeah, we work
Yes,
through the bugs
indeed.
as we go along. we work through it. That's a great connection story. That's exciting to me. I didn't know it happened that way. And then you connect with all those other great artists at the same
between
time. And like you said, you just
Blab
formed a family.
and
I just think that's
we are meeting people that we wouldn't otherwise meet. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes it works. You know,
Exactly.
Yes, I met you at NAMM, didn't I?
we met. Yes.
At Rocco Ventrella's show.
Yes, sir.
At what was that? In at the park, I think, on Saturday night of.
And if you remember, Nathan was right beside me listening because James was playing together with Brad in another situation.
Yeah. Oh, right. That was later that same night.
Yes.
Saxophones Unleashed.
Yes.
With Theo Wane, who makes the mouthpieces.
Right. And I'm playing Theo as well.
Okay, just checking. All right.
No, I was saying that it was in my plan.
Are you going to Vietnam this year?
I had to postpone my visit to the U.S. But definitely I want to be back this year before the summer. So it's going to be very, very soon. And tell you another secret. We are trying to put together... we are trying to put sort of a Johnny we are trying to put together a Johnny and Friends event, so I can, it's sort of an excuse a way to see again all my friends, to play with them, and hopefully to bring something to the people, to the fans.
Yeah. Oh,
of course.
That's exciting. Well, when that happens, you got to come back into the Jazz Lounge and announce it. I love that's a great end. Cool. You heard him, everyone. He promised. Okay, so Johnny, sure. I'll give you a second to rest up a little bit, but I want to play Shake for everyone. You?
Are we frozen? Okay, no, just checking. All right.
Okay, everyone, I'm going to play Shake for you. Okay, now both Gianni and Jess, I have you both on audio only. Can anyone else see them, or am I the only one that has audio only on them?
Right, but I can see Jess.
Nutty.
Can you?
I think we need to go back to wired instead of wireless. Maybe that's the issue. But whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I tell you what. I'm going to refresh. Okay, because I'm not sure if I see Jess and Gianni Sherry audio only. I'm going to refresh. Okay.
I'm going to try and figure out. I guess our coffee isn't espresso. It's not strong enough for you, is it?
No, it's not. It's not that strong for me.
Doesn't even wake you up.
But, hey, wait a minute. I got some beer here.
What? Oh, it's cheers. All right. Nice. What are you drinking? What's good?
This is an Italian beer.
Is that Peroni?
No, it's not. It's not Peroni. This is. I have no idea. It's very, typical from here. It's regional.
I want to know. Oh, it's like a microbrew.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Nice. I need to know, man, so I can stock up. So when you're here, I'll have some.
If you want to be happy, you should come over here and stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. I'm coming. I'm going to take you up on that.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to play Shake by Gianni Vancini. So just give me a second here.
Coolness.
And, actually, let me back out. Let me do this the other way here because it's going to take me a little bit of time. And, Johnny, I just love this song. I have to, I think I may have to say this is my favorite.
Really? Wow.
I like it all, but I think I have to say this is my favorite.
Good.
I'm having, I'm kind of stuck on a couple other songs, but I heard this one and I'm like, wait, this is hot right here. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Shake your booty. Shake your booty up and down. Shake your booty. Shake, shake your booty. Shake your booty to the left. Shake your booty. Shake your booty to the right. Shake your booty. Shake your booty up and down. Shake your booty. You gotta leave your worries behind you. This is the time to just have fun. Let the DJ come to your rescue. This is the time to just have fun. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty to the left. Oh yeah, shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty to the right. Shake your booty, shake your booty up and down. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty. Shake, shake your booty. Shake your booty to the left. Shake your booty to the left. Shake your booty to the right. Shake your booty. Shake your booty up and down. Shake your booty up and down. Shake your booty. Shake your booty, baby.
Yeah, man.
You know what, Gianni? Okay. You can't stop. And then here's the thing: I was listening to it, and every time I listen to it, when it changes the hook in the middle of the song, it catches me off guard every time. It's like, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming, but then it catches me off guard, and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. He just took me to another level. That is such a fun song. T wants to know who's doing the vocals on.
It's Earl Buffington.
Earl
Buffington. Buffington.
Okay, man. Yeah, it sounds great.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me the history behind that. What made you make Shake? What was going through your mind when that happened? And you had to lay it to track.
In that case, Ricky was the man. I started to say, "Hey, Ricky, do you have some, boogaloo kind of that stuff?" It was like this, and he started.
Yeah.
That's it. So we started to build up like a little melody, but as I said, like no chords, just one. That's it. It's all about energy, basically.
And the groove.
And groove. And we decided to add this sort of a Earth, Wind, and Fire, bridge with, all the singers, the background vocals. And just to give sort of
Look at you.
we decided to create, we tried to create sort of a 70, mood, kind of a,
That's
disco
awesome.
music. Yes, that's it.
Worked. Yeah, it worked. It definitely worked. I'm telling you, it's just like I'm
Get
sorry.
your
Yeah,
groove
that
on,
is
yeah.
my favorite song.
Okay, right on.
I just decided that's my favorite song. That was just so much fun. And like I said, every time that I listen to it, it catches me off guard. I know it's about to change and it catches me off guard. It's just like, oh, you just took it a little deeper.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
maybe tomorrow when
Good
you
song.
wake up, you're like, shake, shake,
Yeah.
and you don't know why.
That's it exactly. It's back there. It's well, like you said, if
Yes,
you remember
totally.
it, then that means it was good. So that's it. So now that I played one of your songs, would you bless us with
Okay.
another
Are
live
you more into some
performance right now?
You know what? I should play a little bit of. I was saying, are you more into like up tempo, or do you want to relax a little bit? I mean, Shake was kind of high energy, so.
Yeah. Well, we'll let our viewers decide. You want upbeat for one in the comments, or two, you want something a little more mellow. One for upbeat, two for mellow in the comments. Everyone, let us know, and Gianni will play. Okay, T says upbeat.
Can you play Get Your Groove On?
Julian says upbeat.
I can play a little bit of Get Your Groove On if you want.
Yeah, that's a
Okay. Peter says he's upbeat today too,
Awesome.
so it's
Big hit.
upbeat.
You know
So
what?
we're
You
gonna go.
something even more upbeat of this.
Excellent.
Let me double check here.
And that's Kenya Hathaway doing the vocals on that one too, isn't it?
Yep.
Layla's sister.
Yes.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just act like you don't care. Everybody put your hands in the air. Put Just act like you don't care. Put your hands in
Yeah, man. Put your hands in the air. Yeah, fully. Oh man,
I love it, Gianni. Thank you.
That's it.
That was great.
That's such a good
yeah.
blend of the mellow and the funky, and it's a slow burning funk.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of those that has you sitting there and, you know, you start rolling and rocking a little harder, you know.
You know, it's
kind of
it's
builds
not
up on
that
you.
easy, like to go inside a song like in 1 second. You know, you need to build it up. But you know, I did my best.
and you have got chops for days, man.
Yeah. That was I love that. And what was the name of that? Let everyone know what was the name of that. I said, what was the name of that? Let everyone in the room know what the name of that song was.
Yep.
Get your groove on. Get your groove on. So when you go to his website, everyone, you can check it out and everything and CD and downloads and things like that. So definitely follow him on GianniVancini.com. Also on Facebook as well. Now, okay. So when you wrote that one, what were you thinking of, like a club groove or a house party?
Well,
what was going through your mindset?
It's different because it was a demo tape that Greg had. It's kind of an old song, and Greg was like, you know what? I have something in my, you know, you might like it because I wrote it like 10 or 15 years ago, and so check it out if you like it.
Greg Manning wrote it.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
And so we sort of readapted, you know, the whole thing for the saxophone, trying, you know, to build up a little bit of, you know, horn sections and groovy stuff, and that's it. But for me, it was a challenge again because it's, you know, all based on one chord. So you just need to be able to build something in that situation.
Although we hear Greg he's playing other chords over the one note bass line.
Yes.
So you kind of sneak in some other chords in there without anybody knowing.
Of course. I mean, the more you go, you know, you go farther in the song and, you know, you start to, you know, to go crazy.
It's awesome.
And that's it. And that's what happened in the studio. That was my first track that we recorded of the album.
Oh, I see.
And I'm so proud.
I'm remembering that was 12-12-12, wasn't it?
Yes. The funny thing is that the date was 12-12-12.
Yeah.
And that was, I mean, Ricky Lawson, Alex Al on bass, Sheldon Reynolds,
Earth, Wind and Fire. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Greg and myself, and I'm so proud to say that the version, the take you're hearing on the record is just the second take.
Wow.
No, nothing. We just rehearsed once. The second one is exactly what you
Wow.
were hearing.
Wow, really?
I'm so proud to say that. The only thing we did later is Kenya.
Yeah, I see.
That's incredible.
And to me, it's just something that I still remember like a dream. I mean, something we keep saying Greg, talking about that day. We are so sure that something magical was happening.
Sure.
Because we never met, I mean, I never met them before, except for Ricky once, but we just started to play and that's it. That's it. Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, you played with Ricky in July earlier that year.
Right. That's my only occasion.
Wow.
Yes. So we met again like 6 months later. We decided to record that song, and that one, the one you hear, is the second take.
Cool.
And there's no third take. There's no number 3. No.
Didn't bother with it. No need.
I was like, I'm done. Thank you. Game over.
Next.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes, I'm so proud of it. And the main thing of the album, we decided to record it like this, like old school. Everyone in the same room and playing together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved it, and yeah,
it worked. And
now,
vibing off each other. Yeah.
Johnny, do you feel more comfortable playing funk, smooth jazz, or classical, or which one do you feel more comfortable playing? Which genre?
It's hard to say. Good music.
All of the above. All of the above. You play one till you get sick of it, and then do something else for a while.
I mean, it's so hard for me to be into a sort of a genre. I have no idea. I have no idea. But of course, the high energy stuff, I really like them. But of course, I also like the ballads to play.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I love a good beer, but I can't have them in the morning.
Yeah.
I guess that really wasn't a fair question to ask, because a true musician would not compartmentalize themselves. They would say, I love all sounds. I love all genres. And like Jess says, for a moment you'll feel this, and another moment you'll feel this groove. But when I'm listening to you, I hear an old school funk jazz rhythm about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't hear rock. I don't hear classical. Mm-hmm. But that's what I hear. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, wait a minute. He just tapped into quite a few fields here. Mm-hmm. And so then you were saying now you're going to play with a classical guitarist. Mm-hmm. And that's the first that I'm hearing that. And I'm just like, okay, so you play a little classical too. So that's what I'm saying. Which one do you feel comfortable in? But like you said, that was a good answer, because it's whatever you're feeling at that moment. And that's really what a true musician is. They don't compartmentalize themselves. You need to be very diverse because you're a musician.
Yes. And especially I love to go in places that I don't know. If someone is asking me to play something that is not in my vocabulary, that's what I like. It's like, okay, let's try and see if I can, my voice, my way to play to something that I don't know. So yes.
Well, it works. Mm-hmm. It works. So before I let you go, I want to open up the seat and see if anyone here in the room would like to come on and ask you a question themselves, or share a comment or anything like that, or they could just leave it over in the comment section. It's totally up to them. But I open up the seat for those who would like to come in and
show yourself.
I don't know. I don't know if we can coax you into playing one more song. It's totally up to you. But I don't know your time. I know it's getting a little late where you are, but I'm just thoroughly enjoying your presence here in the Jazz Lounge. So I never want people to leave, but I can't be selfish.
This hour has flown by.
I know the hour went by so quick.
Yes.
It went by so fast.
Great music.
Thank you. Thank you, Jess.
But so
Totally.
on top of
My
that,
pleasure,
on top
brother.
of that you have to come back because
Yeah, for sure.
there's just not enough, an hour's just not enough to get what we're asking out of you. So I appreciate this time. Hi, Miss X. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, you know what? Since Miss X came in, I need you to play something live.
Okay. Do you want me to play something? Did I get it well?
I'm sorry?
Do you want me to play something?
Yes, please.
Okay. So let's go with something of the first album.
I was hoping. Cool.
And what's going on? Okay.
What
you want something funky?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Give us some funk.
I know you're a big Michael Jackson fan too, and paid homage to him on the first CD, didn't you?
Yes, there's a song called Mr. Jackson, but there's also another one. In the next album, there's another. Yeah, there's something that we decided to do for as an homage to him.
Wow.
But I won't tell you more than that. Okay.
All right.
Everyone, put it out on your Twitter feed.
Okay.
Gianni Vancini's playing live once again for us before we let him go. I give you Gianni Vancini.
Oh yeah.
on now.
You got
Really?
a lot of jazz happening in that as well.
Just a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah, you found a way to make jazz ultra funky. I mean, that's a nice amalgam.
Peter over in the comments says he would love to see you and Candy Dulfer together in concert.
Yeah.
Oh, you got good ears. You know what? Because the Souls United album, especially this song, is composed together with Thomas Bank. And Thomas Bank has been the keyboard player and producer of Candy for 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And
then
Neil says it has an early David Sanborn sound.
Yes. There's something, a mixture between your Prince, David Sanborn, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking.
See, we pay attention in the jazz lounge, Gianni. We pay attention.
I was looking for the CD, but I think I've got it in
we pay attention. Okay.
I think I have that CD in the car, so it's not right here, darn it. I was going to do a little show and tell, but oh well.
I don't have it here, actually. No, but
yeah, it's a great one.
You like it? Oh,
I do.
You.
I like all your stuff. Well, I love all your stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I know.
Totally. So when do you think you're going to be back over here?
Yeah.
Crossing fingers. I think around March.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that long away. Good. Okay.
We just need to put together.
Are you doing a CD release party at Spaghettini?
That's the plan. Not the CD that I'm talking about, but yes. I mean, of course, Spaghettini is, it's my favorite in LA. So I will definitely be there.
But you're probably thinking this new material with no drums may not be right for Spaghettini to do a release party.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going there to release, the album because it's not the right place. But it's good for the Johnny and Friends.
Sure. Oh, totally.
Yeah. So we're definitely, putting together all the pieces, and we're quite ready for it.
Good stuff.
But you will know. I will keep you up to date.
Appreciate that.
Wow. Well, I can't wait for you to get. You'll let us know. Okay. I just got audio only on you guys once again. So I'm going to refresh, and then when I come back, we'll start closing it down so we can get Gianni to start closing
Johnny,
down this
let me
evening.
ask
I'll be right back,
When was the last
guys.
time you played with Greg live? Manning, that is.
With Greg, we played, I think, we did a private session in Switzerland, actually.
Oh, really? A private session?
Yeah, but we played together, I think, in the U.S. At Spaghettini, probably.
Oh, sure. And I'm sure when you come over here, you'd probably be playing with LA Collective, which is Greg and Tony Moore and all the guys, and Daryl Williams and Adam Hawley. Yeah. What a band.
Yes.
They're the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Gianni, it's just been wonderful having you here. Before my computer freezes up again, and before I let you go, I would like to take a couple of screenshots of us together, if you don't mind. And I got
you handling that yourself?
Yeah.
You've gotten so technical, man.
Well, you've been gone. I had to teach myself.
See how you are.
You went away, and I had to learn. Okay,
Well,
so
thank you for your flexibility.
Of course, we're going to take two. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll let that process. And then we're going to take another one.
Yeah, here, I'll get a little
This
more
is just
sponsoring.
like I am so grateful to you, Jas, for bringing him to my attention.
Oh man, it's my pleasure. Everybody needs to know about Gianni Vancini.
Gianni, I am like in love. I feel left out, but now I'm in. Now I'm in.
Exactly.
You won't be able to get rid of it now, Gianni.
We just started, so I definitely need to be back.
Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to take another one in 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see what that does. Oh, and then I'll send you copies of these too as well, Johnny, and you too, Josh. You know, we send you copies of everything. But Johnny, I can't thank you enough. Your music is just, you take me back to a younger childhood, but at the same time bringing me back current again. I mean, your sound is just, it's deep. It's got some really good grooves to it. And
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you to Jas. And do you have anything else you want to say to him before I close it out?
Well, it'd take another hour, so we'll just have to,
we have breaks on Jas.
Yeah. Well, the next question is too: how long will you be here when you come in March? You're going to be here for a little while.
I think more or less a week.
Oh man, that's going to fly by.
Yeah, it's fast because we have. Thanks God, I'm busy.
Right.
So I can't stay longer. So yes.
Yeah, you had a busy Christmas season too. What were you doing all Christmas?
Yes. We I spent we did a charity concert over here with a very famous singer, and so that it's something that we create together with this other person that I create. We started 5 or 6 years ago. And every Christmas, we create this sort of a event just to collect money and to, make people happy, people that usually are not that happy. So we just love to give them the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my main thing during the Christmas area.
Give back.
Yeah, and. It's great because every year we are collecting more collaborations. So musicians, friends, they're like, I want to do something. Can I join you? Can we do sort of a?
That's wonderful.
Now, so
Peter Both is asking, are you going to Germany anytime soon?
Germany, yes, there's something planned. Not I can't say when exactly, but yes, Germany is in the schedule. So yes.
Good stuff. Nice. And didn't you bring Jeff Lorber over to play with you after Get Your Groove On after that CD?
We had the chance to play together in Bari, in the south of Italy.
Where Rocco is.
Right. And Rocco invited me to play because Jeff was playing.
Oh, I see.
As a sort of a special guest. So we played together Elegant Lady, the song that Jeff is playing on my album.
Yeah, he's on, what is that, Elegant Lady, did you say?
Yeah, Elegant Lady.
I love it.
So there's a video also somewhere of that night. So
I just started to learn that. That is such a cool tune.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Love your playing on it, yeah.
Hey, that is one of the songs that we rearranged for the new album.
For the one you're doing coming up?
Yes.
As a duo?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's tricky. I mean, think about the classic guitar and the saxophone playing a song like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, because it's such a groover.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
he's like, yeah.
Well, and tell us your guitar player's name again.
Mauro da Ros.
That's a mouthful.
You want me to start it?
Yeah, please, so we can see the spelling. That'd be fantastic. I'm sure he probably has his own. Oh, Mauro da Ros.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, he sounds great.
Cool.
I guess, and that's why they call it rhythm guitar. So he's kind of providing all the rhythm, I guess, along with your percussion.
Yeah, he did a great job because he had to put together, the guitar, like the rhythm section, the bass line, and of course the harmony. So it's not easy. Sort of a tuck and petty,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, sort of that.
Does he tap? Does he play two hands?
No. No, because we need some energy.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, Tuck, of course, does that. I mean, it's kind of Chapman stick, whatever. But yeah.
But you will hear.
I'm sure I'm going to love it. Well, I've seen the videos of several videos of the two of you doing all kinds of things together on YouTube, on your channel, which is where Johnny Vancini or YouTube/user/ Johnny Vancini.
Right. I mean, just stop Johnny Mancini and, you'll
pop up.
Thousands of videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny, thank you so much for being here. Let me go ahead and close out the interview, but stay right there. Let me just officially close it out. Thank you for being here in the Jazz Lounge, everyone, with saxophonist extraordinaire Gianni Vancini. You heard him. He's going to come back. And in March, he will have another release of a CD coming out. But stay in tune with that by going to his website, giannivancini.com, and sign up for his email list and all of that. Follow him here. Also on Twitter and on Facebook, as well as YouTube. You could go to his YouTube channel and check out some of his videos. You'll be amazed, just like you were here in the Jazz Lounge. Be back again tomorrow where I have Keith Andrew in the Jazz Lounge. But Gianni, thank you so much for being here. And everyone, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time in the Jazz Lounge.
Thanks for Mary says hi.
Oh, cool. Nice to see you, brother.